They're getting good pressure on point. Good kill on that scout. Good kill on the pyro, which he does right now. Ooh, that was... You had to work for that one. Okay. Okay.
Very important.
That was rough. Oh,
Hello
yeah.
and welcome to this episode of Guess the Div, the show where we have pro players on and they guess the div. It's pretty self-explanatory. Today I'm here with Cutimus.
Hi, I'm Cutimus. I'm an invite Highlander scout. I currently am subbing multi-class for MST, and I was the original leader of Train Station.
What a great team. They really... Highlander peaked with Train Station.
The 0-7 grand champions.
Under Cutimus's leadership, Train Station always ran on time.
I tried to get the... I was... If anybody knows, I was pretty brutal with my pings, trying to get people in on time.
So how this works is that I'm going to be showing you 5 clips, all the newcomer all the way up to invite, and you're going to guess the div on each one. If you're dead on, you get 2 points. If you're one off, you get 1 point. And if you know the player, I'll even give you a bonus point on top of that. Does that all sound good?
Right on.
Perfect. And people in the comments, follow along, take your guesses as well. Let's do first clip. We have Scout on product.
Get product up. Yeah. Looks like they're posturing behind house, trying to get ready for a push here. Spy checking on the scout. Looks like they're trying to take an exchange, maybe? No, he goes all the way around. It's a decent kill.
Lots of spy checking.
Yeah. They're getting good pressure on point. Good kill on that scout. Good kill on the pyro. Okay, yeah, that was... I didn't know what that guy was doing for that first bit, but when he came and pulled back in to help his team there, it was good.
Hey, you want to watch it again?
Absolutely. I'm still very on the fence about this.
Okay, let's see. Like, what is sticking out to you the most?
Definitely. Right now, I'm seeing them. What I'm seeing is like I see them posturing for a push here, so I'm thinking that they're about to take an Uber in, but then. Clearly, he gets called that they're losing concrete, so he rotates over, which is good. And he also goes to help finish the scout, and now he goes to help his team finish off this cap on point. And his 2 good kills, or his 3 good kills here, really, I think bring it all together. At least for me, to guess what div this guy's in.
What are you leaning towards? What's your guess?
I want to say, ooh. See, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I want to say advanced.
You're going with advanced?
I want to lock in advanced, yeah.
Okay, do you have any guesses on the player?
Not off the top of my head, no. I don't know who's playing Scout in advanced right now.
Okay. So this is actually the player average in main.
Main, okay. I was one div away, okay.
So you actually
I almost guessed main.
Yeah, so you get a point from that, so that's pretty good.
Oh, fuck.
That's a good start. You're already tied with Michaelele.
Oh, well, anybody can beat Michaelele, let's be real.
Well, are you ready for clip 2?
Yes, I am.
I think you got a pretty good head start already. But here's Soldier, Scout's best friend.
Soldier on upward, okay. See, I wouldn't normally... As Soldier, I wouldn't normally be holding up here unless I was trying to spam gun, because I feel like there's too many people. There's too many cooks in the kitchen when you're up there.
Yeah.
When you have that many people up there, and he didn't even leave with a buff. I noticed, which is also not as great. What I would be doing right now is I'd be bombing up into there, up on that hold, which he does right now. Ooh, that was good to work for that one. Okay.
Notably, he was spamming gun at the start.
He was spamming gun at the start. All right, I didn't see that. I must have been a mini or something.
Yeah. Okay. I'll show you it again. You ready?
Yep.
So like here at the very very beginning, there's a gun right behind that wall, and he spams it out.
Oh, there is. Okay.
It's the very first thing he does.
Right.
But yeah. Anything else sticking out?
The leaving without a buff, I think, is telling that it's not invite for me. I think.
Okay. But... So we for sure ruled out invite.
Yes. and I think that like little end there where he does get the market guard, but it looks like it was very he had to work for it with it.
Okay.
I think I have a good idea on what div it is though.
Okay, what div are you aiming towards?
I'm thinking that is IM. No, I think I'm gonna go with open. I think it's open.
But by that, do you mean amateur or newcomer?
Amateur. Sorry, amateur.
Okay. I gotta point it out because the div was broken up a while ago.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay. So you're going with amateur? Any guesses on player?
No, I would have no idea.
Locking that in?
Yep, amateur.
Cool.
Sorry if I offend you.
So this is actually the player 2 bold in amateur.
Oh, right on.
Dead on. So you got 3 points total now. 2 from that, 1 from the first one.
What's the highest? I don't actually know who got the...
The highest is 10. Arcadia got 10? A perfect score.
Oh, what? No way.
Arcadia got a perfect score, proving why he owns the league. And next highest is 8, which is tied between a few people. I believe Rebel and Townsy are the HL people that have 8.
Really, Townsy? Okay. I gotta be Townsy.
Yeah, those people are those episodes were back-to-back 8s. But yeah, so it was wild. Are you ready for clip number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Ooh, loud.
Okay.
Very important.
That was rough. That was a rough kill right there. They Uber in. He killed the demo. Re-assist, I guess. I thought he would have stopped and killed that mini. Interesting.
Is that like a positive or a negative that he didn't?
I'd say it's probably good that he just left it. I think I might have stopped, but that's not saying a lot. But
that's a classic. Do what I say, not as I do.
Yeah, I like it. The smart play is to leave it because it's not important. But.
Okay. Well, let's watch it again and see if anything else sticks out.
Mm-hmm.
So
clearly there's a spy call back here. Yeah. So he
kills the NG
back to get the spy, and spy DRs and he knows, but it's not worth chasing. So he rotates back to combo. Calls to be called into the Uber. Fortunately gets air blasted out. Yeah, okay. I think that was... It wasn't anything crazy, but I think I can lock it in on something.
Well, what are you locking it in on? So,
I want to say that is going to be an invite clip, and I think the player is me. I think that's my own clip from ages ago.
You're locking that in for sure? Invite you?
Invite me, I believe so. I wonder.
Even after doing this whole rant about how you wouldn't do the one thing?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll lock it in. So this is actually the player Poseidon in invite.
Oh, okay.
So you did get the 2 points. You didn't get the bonus point, but you got the 2 points. That's still really good. I was hoping that the weird scrappy fight with the spy at the beginning would throw you off.
See, that's why I thought it was me, because I would have a scrappy fight like that with the spy. I would absolutely do that, and I also ran Cleaver a lot on products, so
that works. But yeah, this is from last season, Poseidon.
Okay.
But yeah, so you're at 5 points already. That's pretty good.
I'm cruising, buddy. I'm cruising.
How do you think you're comparing to the average viewer? Do you think that you have easy clips and that's why you're doing well, or do you think that you're just a smart player?
I don't want to gas myself up and say I'm a super smart player, but I feel like I got a good or at least a decent read on what generally happens in most divs. I believe.
Okay.
As in how just things set up and how rotations happen. But I think to the average person, I'd say I'm maybe just maybe slightly above the average guess. Maybe.
Okay. Do Do you do a lot of mentoring? Is that why you have an understanding
I used
of
to do
lower
a lot
div?
of mentoring.
Okay,
I did,
that
but it
makes
was
a lot of
mostly for scouts. But I
Yeah.
did do a lot of mentoring.
I mean, 2 out of the 3 clips we've had so far have been Scout, so I guess that makes sense. Speaking of clips all being about Scout, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Because this one is a clip with Fat Scout.
Oh yeah. I love playing heavy actually. Heavy. If I used to like ages ago back in when I played UGC, I was heavy for my original team.
Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, I did try to tailor these clips specifically to you for the most part.
Yeah, I figured that would make sense because I don't know what the hell a demo man or a medic's supposed to be doing. Nothing crazy. He peeks up and gets sniped. I'm gonna say that there might have not been a sniper call, so maybe he peeked not knowing.
Maybe.
I wasn't checking how much health he had though, so if he peeked without a buff, that wouldn't have been the smartest thing. But
let's watch it again, and we'll pay attention to the health this time and like other stuff. So gets 2 kills right away.
Kills. Yeah, those are good kills. That's denying his team getting pushed up on. He sees the sniper there, so he won't re-peek it. He'll hold behind us and let his sniper take the fight. He gets his heal, not to full. Does get a buff here. Still 400. And he peaks with 370, and he just gets headshot. So he didn't have no buff. So it wasn't. I would have tried to avoid peeking if I didn't have a full buff, but I think generally he played that okay.
Makes sense. Are you leaning towards any specific div at all, or ruled any out?
I think I'm sorry, but I'd like to see it just one more time. I wanna just,
of course,
there's a certain part I wanna see.
Here you go.
All right. So the 2 kills, right here, very nice. He's spy checking, so he's just shooting everywhere, which is good. You might not see that in a lower div.
Does a lot of spy checking here.
Yep, it's a good spy checking. Spy might have been called. He drops down for his buff. And he's still spy checking, which is good. Now he goes for the peek, and he gets dropped. Okay, all right. I got something I want to lock in then.
Okay, what are you locking in?
I want to lock in main.
You're locking in main?
I believe that the spy checking was good. Because as a heavy at that point, you can't really do much unless they bomb into you.
Okay.
So I think that him spy checking there was good. And he was doing it constantly, which he might not be doing in lower divs. But I didn't see anything like stand out that would be like, oh, this guy's advanced or invite. So I'm gonna say main.
That makes sense. So this is actually the player Chad 420 in advanced.
Ooh, okay. Dude, I love Chad 420. I remember that guy.
So you're at 6 points.
I'll take that. Sorry, Chad.
if you get this next clip dead on, you'll tie with Townsy and Rebel, and if you get the player name, you'll be the best HL player ever.
Ever, yes, that'll be my new. No longer the 0-7 grand champion. I'll be the best Guess the Div player.
Well, best HL Guess the Div player.
Yeah, HL. We're not. I don't put any comment on 6s.
Nobody has gotten 9 points yet, as far as I know. If I'm remembering correctly, nobody has gotten 9 points yet, so you would at least be unique in that category either way.
Right on.
Are you ready for clip 5? You ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me win this.
Here you go. Clip number 5.
Another scout clip, yeah.
Making it easy for you.
There's no way, bro.
Gets the medic, gets out.
Interesting.
This is one of my favorite clips I've ever recorded.
The medic getting a saw was insane. I will not lie.
The medic winning that 1v1.
And the scout whiffing.
Yeah.
that would be something I'd almost guess me as that player again. But
you still could.
I could, but I don't think so. If it's any recent clip of me, I always had an Aussie, so.
Makes sense. You want to see it again?
I do want to see it again, yeah.
Okay, what's sticking out?
The first thing that sticks out is the fact that he was able to just Not even with a buff, mind you. Just walk in, get the kill on the medic, leave, and like not even be critical health. And then, but then also whiff. Oh, the soldier. He needs to hit this. The medic wins it too. Oh my god.
And then pops Uber, and then they go right back in.
Unreal. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that happened. That is so crazy that he was able to do that. And then he gets the med kill, and then he lives, and then he can't hit anything else.
That's how I play Scout too.
I've had a few moments like that. I won't lie. I have had a few moments like that. The med pick is important though for his team. I'm sure.
Agreed.
I wanna lock in intermediate because while it was really good, the fact that he was allowed to walk in and walk out like that, just like I feel like that just doesn't really happen, especially with how much health he had left when he walked out. It just doesn't happen like enough like that often in higher divs. And
sense,
also, I mean, he could just be whiffing. Everyone whiffs, but those whiffs were pretty brutal. So I would definitely want to lock in intermediate.
Okay. This is actually the player 64-bit Luna in Newcomer.
Okay, wow. That makes that first part makes a lot of sense now. That first makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, everybody here is brand new to the game. They have a lot of leeway in that respect, I guess.
I mean, that's fine. That happened. I mean, that happens in higher divs too. Let's be real.
But yeah, you got a grand total of 6 points, which actually puts you tied with Fish, Honesty, and Virgil.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm good with that.
And a bunch of other sixes people, but like in terms of HL, I believe those are the only ones that have gotten 6.
I'll take that. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Either way, you're well above average. Average is like 3.5.
Really? No way.
Yeah. The most common score is 3. So you doubled the average. You got double Carolyn, Danny, Sar, Mel, and Rez. So you doubled.
It was never a competition between me and Rez. It was never a competition.
You doubled Rez. You got 3 times Joey Lemons.
Not Joey.
And you got 6 times Michael Lele.
Micah, no, brother. No, brother. That's too funny, Micah.
And Doombringer. Doombringer also only got 1 point.
No. Has anybody got a 0? I actually haven't.
No.
I actually don't know. No one's gotten a 0.
Nobody has gotten 0 yet, and nobody has gotten 9. I believe
those are the person that does.
those are the only 2 scores that have not been achieved yet.
Got you. Maybe someone should strive for that. Maybe they just absolutely try to whiff it, and they hit the 0.
Doombringer seemed like he was trying to, because he specifically messaged me when we were setting up the episode that I was supposed to do clips that would mess him up. Like every single so a little behind the scenes, the 5th clip is always supposed to be like a funny clip for the most part. Yeah. It's supposed to be just like. And Doombringer asked for only those.
Well, so I mean, I guess, but it's kind of you don't always get to pick what you want.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, I think you did really, really well. Do you have any like shout outs or anything you want to say at the end of the video?
I want to shout out my buddy Mountain, who's an invite right now. She's trying her hardest, doing her best. I want to shout out all of MST. They're having a tough time, but they are trying their hardest to get better and improve at the game, and I just want to let them know that I'm impressed with them.
Cool. Yeah, I guess thank you for joining. I think this was actually a really fun episode.
Thank you for having me on. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I think this will be a good one. Bye, everybody.
Have a good one. Peace.